April 1st, Wednesday, July School Evangelism, Exodus 3, verse 1 to 20. The Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. The prayer you actually practice must become the rhythm of your life. You must be able to pray wherever you are and in any situation you face. You must also be able to see situations through prayer. Through prayer 24, you become most at peace and happy. You gain real strength, and answers must keep coming. You're inside the rhythm where God's at work. Then, hour becomes visible. The bartisan's journeys and guideposts are formed in real life, and you're able to enter into the Wheel system. Wherever you are and whatever you do, 100% will manifest respectively along the path you walk, in you and in your future, leading to 300%. The remnants who received this answer saved the older generation and the church, stood before kings, and saved the world. 1. Why did they go as slaves? It was because they didn't come to their conclusion in the gospel. God gave them the gospel to block disasters, but because they didn't know the value of the gospel, they also didn't know what disasters truly were. That's why powerful nations ended up serving Satan as slaves. The 237 nations and 5,000 tribes served those powerful nations, and Israel ran errands for this. In order to understand the three feasts, you must know that coming out of Egypt itself wasn't true liberation. 2. 14 generations, suffering under the Philistines. Even after the Exodus, Israel suffered under the Philistines for 14 generations. Because God's plan wasn't visible, personal opinions and personal judgment became central. At that time, the Mizpah movement arose. When they changed their partisan and the blood sacrifice was offered, the Philistines were defeated. Then the remnant David completely defeated the Philistines. Assyria, Aram. The greatest problem of the age was spiritual ignorance. Because of Solomon's mistake, Israel became an idolatrous nation. Afterward, Assyria continually oppressed Israel. Hezekiah was the only one who defeated Assyria. A remnant rose up, initiated the Dothan movement, and defeated Aram without fighting. 4. Babylon. When Israel was taken captive to Babylon, the remnants who held on to the covenant of Isaiah 6 verse 1 to 13 and Isaiah 7 verse 14 were Daniel and his friends. You too must find 24:25 and eternal prayer. Dear God, I thank you for bestowing great grace upon me throughout this week. May your word be fulfilled and may its power be relayed. Help me to first enjoy this answer. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, Amen.